We are just 2 short days away from the F1 Las Vegas Grand Prix. Now I'm standing in front of the paddock. Now this is that whole $480 million permanent structure that was built just for F1. And this is where your drivers are going to come in, go take their pit stops, and get back on the track. Now you've probably seen a lot of updates, including from us, about all the headaches surrounding F1, like the construction and traffic. But I'm going to tell you that now that we are so close, there is an excitement in the air. As a matter of fact, we drove the track and it actually feels like a racetrack now. So we drove around, we recorded it, so stay tuned till the end because we are going to show you what that looks like and how the race cars are going to see the track going through that 3.8-mile stretch. I'm on the F1 track on Cobalt Street. Now I want to talk to you about what they did to the asphalt to make it ready to become an F1 track. So it's a 4-layer process. The first layer is base, the second layer is strength, the third layer is leveling, and the fourth layer is grip. So the F1 cars, the tires don't have thread, so that the track needs to be level and it has to have that grip so that the vehicles can maintain the high speeds. And speaking of high speeds, when the cars go onto the track on Las Vegas Boulevard, that straightaway is 1.2 miles, and that's the longest on the F1 calendar, by the way, but the vehicles are going to be going over or about 220 miles an hour. Part of designing a track is the consideration for safety for both the drivers and the spectators. So along the entirety of the 3.8-mile track, they are putting up barriers on both sides of the roads. Now these barriers might look like something you'd see on a highway, but they are different. These things weigh 8,000 pounds. So an F1 car weighs about 2,000 pounds, making these about 4 times heavier than the cars themselves. Now, they actually interlock together. So if a car were to hit a barrier, they kind of move together so it doesn't get knocked out of place and make a more dangerous situation. And these barriers also help to prevent debris, such as a tire, from flying up into the grandstands. We're on the corner of Harmon and Koval, and behind me are some grandstands. Now these grandstands are right across from the paddock area, so you're in a pretty good spot, like right before they go in there. Now, these grandstands have some tickets that were the cheapest that I found around. You can come on Thursday night for just over $100, Friday night for about $200 to $250, and then Saturday night is still about $750 or so. But the cool thing is it does include your concessions, so if you can eat and drink to your heart's desire, I suppose, with that ticket price. So I think if you want to come like Friday night, that's not a bad deal. So for tourists, locals, and even workers on the Strip, the monorail might be your best option to get around during the F1 races. From the road closures to the additional costs for taxis and surge prices with Uber and Lyft, this is probably going to be a much cheaper option as well. So starting Tuesday through Monday over the race period, these monorails are going to be running 24/7. And it's more cost effective, especially if you're a local. They're only going to charge $1 per ride. Now, if you are not a local, though, you can pay as little as $5.50 per ride if you order online, and $13.75 for a 24-hour pass online as well. So I think that the monorail is going to be key to getting around during the F1 races. Aside from being at the paddock or on Las Vegas Boulevard, the Sphere area is looking promising to be a very exciting place to watch the races. So they have the grandstand set up that are facing the Sphere itself, and then the track goes right in between there. So you're going to have incredible views. Now a ticket for 3 days is going to go for over $2,000, but I did see some tickets for about $450 on Friday, and that includes your non-alcoholic beverages and food by Wolfgang Puck. Now the F1 is actually taking control of the Sphere itself, so it'll be really interesting to see what kind of displays they put on. Now, in addition to watching the races, they are going to have a big fan zone that's going to include a lot of live entertainment during the day. So this looks like it'll be a really fun place to come hang out during the day and watch the races at night. I hope that my excitement for the F1 races has come through in this video. I'm actually genuinely surprised at how excited I am now seeing everything coming together. Well, I'd love to hear if you are coming to the races, or if you're sitting at home watching the races, who are you going to be rooting for? Who's your favorite driver or your favorite car? Drop a comment below. Now, if you're interested in more Las Vegas content, be sure to check out some of our playlists with more great Las Vegas videos. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.
Prepare to qualify.